Check out the Chibson Les Paul quilt top. So sexy! Or is it? Hey guys, this is Coach Stone coming to you from the garage, where all the magic happens. Today I've got a little product review for you. It's the Chibson Les Paul Standard quilt top. A lot of you guys will have some feelings about this one because this one was made in China. Well, here it is, boys. Chinese AliExpress Les Paul. Doesn't feel like a Les Paul, I'll tell you that. Well, doesn't appear to be broken yet, so that's a good sign. Styrofoam freaking everywhere. Alright, so let's walk you through my very first Chibson made in China. I think they did a pretty good job with the logo. They're getting a little better with that. It did come with two dingers. One of them's right there. And then the other one is right here. It's kind of hard to focus on that. There it goes. Nothing big. I think fit and finish on this little guy. I'm pretty happy with it. Looks a little weird in there. I did put strap locks on it already. That looks strange. I think if you get real close, you can see some glue on the frets, and the board was a little dry. I already lim oiled that thing, and that's what I do to every guitar I get, though. The pickups have this weird sheen to the bobbins, which I didn't like at all. They don't sound very good, but I'll change the pickups out of pretty much every guitar I get anyways. The bridge was intonated pretty closely. I just had to change a couple strings. That's your biggest giveaway right there, that it's a fake Chibson, is the size of that screw right there. And that looks a little weird. And this is obviously wrong. But I think the neck is pretty right on. It's not 50s, it's not 60s really, but it's more 60s, I guess. It's not too fat or too thin. It's weighted just like every Les Paul in the world. It had a piece of loose solder inside the cavity. I took it apart and looked at the wiring. It looks pretty junky in there, but it sounds okay. It's passable. I'll put different pickups in it, and I think my only real beef with this guitar is the tuners. Like, they're not very good. When the strings are off, the posts wiggle a little bit. It was hard to set this first string in there. So if I end up keeping it, I'll change these little Grover clones out and put some real ones in there, and obviously put a pickup in it. I don't keep stock pickups in pretty much anything. This little guy looks a little weird to me. if you had an eye for such things. I'll screenshot the listing that I got it from. Overall, it's a beautiful thing. As soon as I saw it, I was like, yep, that's the one. I think it's beautiful. So there's my review for the AliExpress Les Paul that I bought. I know there's a bunch of them on there. They look good. They don't fool professionals, but they'll fool the average dude. You sit this thing up on stage, not many guys will be able to tell, you know. I don't know if that's your thing, if you love it or hate it, but it is what it is. I thought I'd give it a try and see how it turned out. Overall, it's a great little guitar for 300 bucks. I might just keep it. Beat it up on the stage. There you go. There's my review for the AliExpress Chibson